This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in the city of Richmond. More specifically, I'm in the Fan, and today we're going to take a look at a different type of property. I normally concentrate on single-family residential homes. This is a different property because it is a duplex, and not only is it a duplex, but it has some unique features that would lend itself to many other types of usage, and we'll talk about that a little bit more here in the next few minutes. Special thanks out to Leah, who was kind enough to allow us to come and view her beautiful listing. One of the things that's interesting about this property is it's set up to where it could be a business. And when I say business, I'm speaking of Airbnb. Most of you probably are aware of what an Airbnb is. It's a unique way to live if you're going to a different area and don't want to necessarily stay in a sterile hotel room that is owned by a multi-zillion dollar company. You'd much rather be in a traditional neighborhood and have the feel of a normal home. And so here we are here. One of the things that is not well known is that duplexes and multifamily, typically when we refer to multifamily, we're talking 1 to 4 units, can only really be found within the city limits of Richmond. The counties surrounding Richmond have not embraced the whole concept of 2-family or 3-family or 4-family dwellings. And that's very different. Most parts of the country, these multifamily units are much more common. This renovation was much more than just a typical rehab for the team that did it. One of the things that we've gone through, if you've been paying attention at all to Richmond news, is we've had a number of issues here in regard to social unrest. Not far from here, the last Confederate statue was taken down. A lot of pain, a lot of conversation, and the black and white theme that we see throughout this home was actually very much on purpose, and it wasn't something that someone just picked. There was deep meaning to the developer in that regard. When we come in, we have this front room. This is actually zoned as a residential or office type area, so the zoning could go and lend itself to this being an office. Imagine if you were in the type of business where it was ideal to have an office and then live upstairs. You could do that. One of the other popular uses, of course, I mentioned was Airbnb. But there's also an investor here in town I know that has a specialty of renting housing to traveling nurses. And if you're all familiar with medical field, there are nurses and probably other medical professionals that travel in it. They may have a 3-month, 6-month or more stay in every city that they go to. And this is much nicer than just a sterile extended stay apartment or something of that nature. There are agencies that, of course, can help facilitate that, and the cash flow is very good for that usage. You typically have nurses that are good tenants. They're typically not known to be a rowdy bunch, and they appreciate having someplace nice to come. Most of their time is probably spent working, but when it is time to relax, who wouldn't want to come to a beautifully decorated, modern dwelling like this? This is absolutely stunning. They did an amazing job here. The renovation team that took this on actually can help set up that Airbnb. They are experienced Airbnb providers. So I am a big proponent of not trying to reinvent the wheel. You don't know what you don't know. I have seen countless people get into trouble with real estate trying to do things because they wanted to save $1. And they end up calling me and saying, Max, I got myself in trouble. And I'm saying under my breath, yeah, you probably should have gone ahead and invested the money to somebody that knew what they were doing, and then you wouldn't be in this predicament. So I've got parking back here. Probably could get a good 5 or 6 cars back here. So it's great in this location to have parking. You don't have to worry about parking on the street. Of course, access here through the alleyway. One of the things I love about this property is we have the ability here to not only live, but if you just wanted to use it completely as investment property, you have the ability to do that. A lot of people don't know that you can actually use retirement funds to invest in real estate. And it's something that's not widely advertised because the people that sell investments typically can't make money on it, but there is a way to invest retirement dollars into real estate. If you have any questions about that, give me a call. I'll be able to put you in touch with professionals in the business that do that and do it well. All right, so we have this floor plan downstairs. I've already shown you that utility closet. We have a different floor plan upstairs, and we're going to go take a look at that here momentarily. Here to the left is going to be our laundry area, and you can just simply put a curtain there, sliding doors. The bifold doors are notorious for being real finicky, so sometimes people don't even like to bother with bifold doors. This is going to be our full bath here, and we have a nice modern vanity there in the corner. This one, of course, is staged. It looks absolutely stunning. And look what they did here in this gorgeous bath. I'm going to show you here this component here. Now, in regard to shower technology, you know that you have an amazing shower whenever there's an LCD display or LCD display there. We obviously have electricity going to it. We have the detachable wand with a little lever there so you can make adjustments on that. Look at this. We've got nozzles here that you can adjust. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there. This is like, it's almost like a human car wash. And then of course you have the stream that's coming in from the top. These are nice tactile rubber nozzles here. All of this will cascade a wonderful stream of water in your direction. All the critical areas, you got a big one here. These are all nozzles as well. One there, and you got another one down here. So you can hit all the critical areas as needed. There's even a drain. I have no idea what this drain is for. Oh, this is for the tub. So it's all in one unit. You don't have a separate nozzle down there for the tub. Just an amazing piece of shower technology, as you can see. All right, let's go upstairs and take a look up there and see what we have in store. This is going to be a coat closet here, good storage, and another one right here. This is going to be under stair storage. All right, so you've got a good amount of space under there as well. Now, one of the things that you may have noticed if you were paying close attention was that we didn't see any closets in those rooms. We didn't see any closets, and the reason being is that when they laid these homes out back when they were built, they simply, in many cases, didn't do closets. So you may be asking, Max, would an appraiser count those rooms as bedrooms since they don't have closets? That's a great question. What appraisers will do is they will count it as a bedroom if it is customary in the neighborhood. And it's definitely customary in these historic neighborhoods to not have closets in many bedrooms. So they will go ahead, they will count it. If we were in a modern subdivision built in the 80s, 90s, it definitely would not count as a bedroom. So just a little tip there. This front room is going to be known as the trunk room. We see this all the time in historic properties, and it's typically a 8x10, maybe an 8x9 room, and they use this simply for storage back when these homes were built. This door is not really functional because it goes out to the roof, not designed for anyone to go out there. So this would also make a good home office. You could definitely set up a desk and chair in here with no problem. Here to the left is going to be a bedroom. Now the thing about this upstairs unit is they're actually counting this as a 3-bedroom because we've got 3 separate rooms, not including that trunk room that we just left that could be legitimate bedrooms. This is going to be number 2 here. Really beautiful home. Notice the decorative cover there in the fireplace. Many of these fireplaces, when they were built, were coal burning, so they don't currently function. We typically don't burn coal in our modern society, but that's what they did back then for heat. And of course, here we have the combination family room and open to the kitchen. So actually, this one, I said 3. This one actually would be a 2 bedroom up here. We're not going to count, if we did not count the trunk room and our bathroom right there. We're going to go in there here in a moment. Same configuration as far as the closets. One important thing to consider if you are looking at multifamily is how they are metered. You want to make sure you know if electrical is separate, if water is separate, how heating and air is handled. And so that, of course, could impact your costs if you are a landlord and you have to pay for everything for those units. You want to definitely know up front. Great design, great layout here. We do have a fire exit here to my rear. So this is pretty common on older homes, two-level homes. You have, of course, egress down, and of course the parking / patio area here in the rear. Nice to have some place where you can sit out in an urban home. Many urban homes don't have that, so that's a big plus. All right, I hope you enjoyed this beautiful variation. I'm going to be bringing some more Parade of Homes to you either this weekend or next weekend. I think you really enjoyed those, and we'll bring some more to you. If you have any questions about this type of property, or any others for that matter, please be sure to give me a call. My name is Max Williams. It would be an honor for me to help. I can be reached on Facebook, under Richmond Area Foreclosures, on YouTube, under my name, Max Williams Realtor. I forgot to bring you into this bathroom, but this is the same bathroom that we saw downstairs. Same layout, same size. And we want to make sure we cover it. All right, that's going to do it for this tour. Thanks so much for taking it with me. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you'd be so kind. Y'all be safe. Have a great day.